JellyBeanBrains's made $20 million in OnlyFans revenue over the last 19 months. So I spent the last 30 days analyzing JellyBeanBrains's or Jamie List's entire business, and in this video I'll give you a full analysis of what you can implement in your own OnlyFans agency. So I'll go over her socials, her content, her funnel, her OnlyFans, and I'll tell you what you can directly copy, you can directly implement, and what could still be improved if this was one of your models, for example, so you understand like the way successful agency owners think and how they analyze stuff. So, quick disclaimer, this girl is a famous influencer, right? She's on streams, she's on podcasts, she's very viral, she's in the game for a long time. So, she can get away with stuff that you, for example, can't get away with models doing 100, 200K a month, right? So, don't get distracted by certain things. She's so famous that she doesn't have to do certain things, like building a personal brand, making sure there's a personality behind. That's secondary, for example, her setup. But for you, it should be primary, just to get that out of the way. Now, let's start with the whole TikTok aspect of the game. If you see her TikTok content, what she does very, very good, especially with like the famous car videos that she's been doing for a long time, where she climbs onto cars, jumps around them, especially supercars, destroys a bit of them. This content is a perfect example of viral content. It has the potential to go to 100 million views, which if you look at your own Instagram Reels, TikToks, etc., be honest, they don't have the potential to go to 100 million views. This is a question you should ask yourself before posting. Now, these videos, they're engagement baiting as fuck, right? You see like 5'4" chick jump on a Lambo with high heels, completely destroying a like 300K car. You're gonna comment, you're gonna share it to your friends, you're gonna like, you're gonna save, and by the time you see the video again, it has like 10 million views. So this strategy is very, very fire. And also, this is something that gets relevant once your models make 100K, 200K. The video is repostable, right? Random meme pages, viral video pages, they are gonna see this video and repost it on their page. Maybe linking you, maybe not. But with this kind of content, you can get monumentally viral across platforms, across multiple accounts, because people actually repost your video and comment on it, and it becomes the scandal. People are going to react to it. Streamers, YouTubers are going to have it in compilations, all this stuff. So with this type of content, you get a lot of attention. It's like a snowball effect, which is something very good. A bad thing about this, what you would improve if as an agency owner, is that content it's pretty repetitive, right? There's not a lot of new video ideas. This card thing has been going on for months, for years. Now, while we do the same, if a video goes viral once, we keep reposting it until it doesn't get any more views. However, you should also try to get more of these viral videos, right? Try new things. Okay, hop on a plane, hop on this shit, do this. Maybe throw like rocks at the window. This is just dumb examples, right? But try to test more strategies, especially on these accounts. There's this repetitive scheme of the same couple videos that seem to go viral, which if you want to build a sustainable business are not optimal. So keep on adjusting your strategy, trying out new stuff. If you post 3 videos a day, have one of them being a certified banger that always works and 1 or 2 of them being new shit that you try out, because that's going to continue the cycle of viral videos. Now, if we look at the Instagram, the stuff that's done very, very good is you have an aesthetic feed that's good to look at, but it's not too sexual. The biggest mistake people on IG do is they make the feed too sexual. You basically see everything. You see basically the titties, you see everything else. So as a subscriber, there's not much reason to subscribe to the OnlyFans if you just want to jerk off, right? Because you already see everything. You're like on the IG, you're like, whoa, like giggity, you know? Like I see everything, bro. Like, oh yes. So you as a subscriber, why would you click the link and link your credit card, pay for the subscription, scroll through OnlyFans feed, buy a PPV? That's just annoying and it doesn't make sense. So what's done here very, very good on her Instagram is there's not many distractions from the OF. Yes, you see a bit. It's teasing enough, but it's not hyper sexual. Like for example, Sophie Rain's Instagram, which I broke down in another YouTube video right here. This for example was super sexual, so there was a lot of distractions that you're not losing conversion. What's bad about this and what you could implement to maximize the earnings is there is no story cycle / there are no highlights. So there's not regular stories like 5 or 6 a day. There are no couple highlights. And the problem with this is, for example, this account right here is like 4 or 5 million followers, okay? Guess how many of them are subscribed to her OnlyFans? Probably just a fraction. Unless they see her reels, they see her feed posts and reels, they are not gonna subscribe. The reason for that is most of them, they forget that she has an OnlyFans. They just follow, they don't check out the account again. So by having some highlights, by having a story cycle, you guarantee that they continue to watch your stories. And this is something that we see in our own agency, most subscribers convert after a couple days, a couple weeks. They don't convert immediately after clicking on the link. So by having a story cycle of 5 or 6 Instagram stories a day, you guarantee your conversion stays super high. You get all the people that clicked on follow once and forgot it. You get them by your daily stories, your daily advertisement. You're in their heads. They see you every single day. So at a random Tuesday, they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna subscribe. And this is how you get the most of the people to sub. So don't underestimate this. Always have a story cycle and a highlight setup on the profile ready. Now, before we get onto the OnlyFans itself, let's check out the Twitter, which I'm gonna do very, very quickly because it's pretty much the same. Good thing on the Twitter is she's fixing a pain point of the subscribers in her bio, since you have to see it like that. From the subscribers' viewpoint, right, in their world, they subscribe to like 20 OF pages already. They're a veteran, okay? And most of the pages, they paid money for the subscription and they still didn't see shit. They still had to buy PPVs and they got spammed with content in the DMs. So that's a pain point. They don't want that to happen. So by her having in the Twitter bio, nope, not a PPV page, no PPV spamming, she fixes a pain point and makes it much more likely for the guys to click on the link, subscribe, which is very good. This is what the bios are for. This is very good because she's an influencer. You can implement that to your business. You probably don't have that many famous creators, right? Your creators aren't famous. So the pain point of the subs wouldn't be that it's a PPV spam page. The pain point is that the creator doesn't even chat herself. She's not authentic. So in that case, you want to have a very authentic, very girly bio. So don't copy this one-to-one, but copy the principle behind it. What you can change on this Twitter still is, which I still don't get, is it has the same profile picture as the OnlyFans, which we're going to look at in a sec. So there's no single reason why you should have the same profile picture on Twitter and OF at the same time. Yes, it may happen, but it's just dumb. So change that. But most importantly, let's head to the OnlyFans. There's the very simple funnel, which I'm not going to break down too much. The funnel is just nothing to optimize there. It's just a custom domain linked to some form of snip feed. Get all my links where you see the OnlyFans link. No distractions, no other socials. Perfect. Conversion is optimized. Nothing to say about that. But if we take a look at the OF, what's very, very good is the bio. Because the bio, while you as an agency owner shouldn't have a bio like that, since it's very selly, it's very aggressive sexually, it's not authentic or girly or congruent with your branding, it fixes the pain points, like on Twitter, right? Not a PPV page. I'm showing this in my feed. You don't have to pay for anything more. Bam. Probably doubled the conversion when they implemented this. Fire. You can implement this setup as well. Fix the subscriber's pain point in your copy, in your OnlyFans bio. As well as the banner and the profile picture, tease enough, right? The profile picture is the same as on Twitter. That's a fuck up. But besides that, they both tease enough so the subscriber actually wants to see the content and they want to subscribe, right? So that's something they do very good. What you could still optimize on this page, even at this scale, the bio is still too sexual, right? There is not a single personal, authentic thing behind it. Yes, she's famous, she doesn't need that, and that's not what the people expect. Still, this shit ups the conversion. Because right now, the account is optimized to just get horny fucks. The account is optimized for the people who want to jerk off to go there and jerk off. You're missing out on the people who are actually kind of interested in her as a person, which after her going on podcasts, going on live streams with like Aiden Ross, is still a good percentage. So if she had something like, you know, I'm just playing around a bit, as you know, I'm a bit silly, or some insider from her content, you know, some shit like that. That sounds girly, that sounds funny, maybe a joke. That shit still increases the conversion massively for the people who are interested in her as a person and not just in her as some form of porn star. And this is especially important for you guys, because with creators that aren't like famous influencers, you want to have the split. You want to have sexual components of the bio, but you also want to have personal ones. This is my hobby. I do this. I just moved here. I like doing this. Haha, funny. You want to have both compartments. So the horny guys and the sims, let's call them like that, they both want to go onto your page, and you're not missing out on either of those. So this is basically how you can optimize this whole stuff. Implement the principle behind the whole setup. Don't just copy blindly, because like I said, what did I say in the beginning? She's at a completely different level than your models, for example. You have different stuff that you want to portray. You have different pain points that your subscribers have, and you have different goals that you want to achieve. So implement the systems, this principle behind it, and talk to you soon in the next video. Bye bye.